still one guy I haven't found. This is a very confusing area.
Fiends are bad for business. NCR should do their fucking job.
They have pool. I have access to the second floor of the nightclub. That means I'm special.
Find yourself a girl or a guy. Have some fun.
Oh, there he is.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone.
I didn't say you did anything.
I don't see how that's your business. I'm just a guest here, having a little fun.
Ask you about some guns.
Cachino? Cachino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed.
I'm looking to help Pacino break up whatever the bosses are planning.
Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me.
If you don't help me, I'll report you to the NCR.
Great. So I'm fucked either way. I guess I don't have any choice but to help you. Just try not to get me killed here.
Okay, what can you tell me about that?
They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind.
What can you do to take care of the guns?
As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as hot as the devil's asshole and can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail.
If you don't deploy the thermite yourself, I'll tell the bosses what you've been planning. Bribery!
Hey, fuck you. Alright, I'll place the fucking thermite myself. You get out of the casino for a bit. I'll take care of it while you're gone.
Cool. He's gonna do everything for me.
Business is good. All the family's got money. Of course, Gamora is where the action is.
My kneecaps. And we leave while something horrible happens. I know nothing about what's about to happen. Well, I'm sure that's going to be wonderful whenever happens. Battery's turning everyone against me. I'll know shortly. Okay, so let's see. Cap count. We got nearly 6,000. Maybe more 308. So we're gonna go there. I really want to put this automatic rifle through its paces.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Yes.
I am ready to process our transaction.
Are you done? Didn't know 308. Okay. Get the special stuff. I forgot I bought a anti-meteor rifle last time. They have any good mods? Go with no. No, they don't. I can buy 3 wrenches from them. Fantastic. That's what I've always wanted. A wrench.
come back and see us again soon.
Where all the weaponry coming from? My guess would be, in there. Don't mind me, I'm just going to run a background check on you, fellow human. Through my land powers. Okay, let's find Rules Shack. He said he can fix things. There it is. I just have to go find it. Off into the desert. Maybe wait until we have some daylight. This armor's a little sketchy, but that's okay. You take a sip from your canteen at any time. Go to where I'm going, or side quest? Hello, I'm visiting. Hello, fellow human beings.
Need anything?
Who are you?
The name's Hostetler, Don Hostetler. Can I help you with something?
Who are you?
I already told you I'm Don Hostetler. See ya.
What do these people do? I'm gonna wake you up in the middle of your sleep because I can.
What are you doing here? Get out before I blow your head off.
Ow! Oh my god. Jeez.
Whatever you say, stranger. Go snoop somewhere else and get the fuck out of my house. Right now.
Okay.
Get lost.
God. I mean, I did come in through your back door. I didn't knock, so, I was expecting. She's very upset to have strangers. However, I would be very upset if there's a stranger in my bedroom at, 6 in the morning. Can't say I blame her. Really, there's something angry. Oh, really, scorpions? I'm so
Hey!
Isn't 308 magic? I plan on rocking the dead money raffle for as long as I can. Oh, good. Desert banana. No, come closer. I want to share some hollow points with you. Oh yeah, shoot the dirt. No, sorry, you don't get those. Cost money. Turns out when you connect with hollow points, they actually, do damage. Yeah, I want to shoot my companions. That's what I want to do. And that cactus, particularly.
Let's dance.
Sorry, I'm a bad dancer. A lot of them isn't there. This is a bad idea. Okay, I'm shocked full of bad ideas. Okay, they kind of work. Conveniently, one of us has a chance. Well, there goes there goes at least 100 rounds at 308. That's not expensive. Not at all. That's so dumb. I almost feel bad about that. I want to assume this is the shack we're looking for. I remember those geckos doing a whole lot more damage. However, that's before I had, you know, good armor. Like your car. It's got a distinct lack of tires. Centerpiece. I'll borrow some ammo. This where you can work your magic.
I can't believe we were allowed inside the Lucky 38. That place has been a legend since before the war. You got the caps, I got the skills.
Oh, it costs money. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh. Dude, I think your crate's on it. Borrow your potatoes, roll. I'm happy. Well, that quest is going to take some time to complete. It's going to take a significant... Well, I don't know how much time it's going to take, but I kind of have a feeling it's going to be one of those, like, wait a week things. And, by the way, the casino may or may not melt, so... Quest, so they can do in the meantime. Let me do the stupid side quests in the area. Jack, your love interest. Maybe that, emotion. Maybe. I forgot his name. There you are.
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell?
Yeah.
Can do.
Yes, you have some 308. That's better than nothing. Do you have any fun stuff? Ah, yes, I want to buy an axe from my friend. Tell you what, you want to buy a pneumatic gauntlet? Man, I'm sure you do. It's fantastic.
See ya.
Don't punch anything I would. There you go.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the boomers in Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis with a young man who's crushing her on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's nice, a bit naive, still convinced you're in love. Seems convinced you're the love of his life. Really?
Oh, that's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
I'm gonna ask Pearl because I don't want to get you murdered.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
That's how you fail a quest. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Run at the artillery. They won't shoot at you. Oh my god. This game. Hey, yo, Pearl.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
Jack is interested in a girl.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
Short Street Caravan.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
It would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
It is out of my control.
Don't get blown up.
I'll try not to.
This has been a dream come true to work on the lady. I don't think I've seen Loyal this frisky in years.
I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Here, put on these weird clothes. Normally they're working on it. I guess they are. You still got half a way. I appreciate how they're like, their greeting and their like parting messages once it's blown up. Just like, guys, must you destroy everything? Come on. And they do because, you know, artillery. Proposition for you, Janet.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Actually, I want to talk about it again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I got this boomer uniform for you to wear while you cross to Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money. I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
What if I told you I care?
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
Janet asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Are you really going to ruin what's supposed to be the time of happiness for her?
Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful. But I'll allow it, just this once. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
One more
Welcome
thing.
back.
That reminds me. I shouldn't bring Cass anywhere near you. She might murder you. Just saying.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
I convinced her to pay you what she's owed. You're free to leave.
That's great! I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
All worth the XP. Alice, please don't blow up. Stand outside for 3 hours, they go weird out. Yo, Jack, I did the thing.
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Lit right now.
Like I said, I can never get enough scrap metal. Okay. See ya.
Quest complete. 10 gang speed. Do we start another DLC? I just said I wouldn't, but well. Might as well. Happy trails. Alright, I'm gonna drop off some things, you know. Like the 16-pound rifle. Sorry, just not gonna use it. C4 is not... It's not small arms. It's not actually either. Oh, I can apparently... I'm tired now. Maybe I can actually sleep. That'd be nice. I hope I caught the mute button in time. That was disgusting. Okay. Oh, I could sleep now, but... Yeah, my sleep is forever stuck at 281, which is awesome. Again, the DLC did say that the, using those adrenaline shots would cause some damage. I didn't think it was serious, but... Thanks, Sierra Madre. Appreciate it. Okay, let's dump some med supplies, because I have a feeling as nice as it is to have, you know, 9... Oh wait, they only weigh a pound. They used to weigh 4 each. Never mind. Alright, I know I just went to the trouble to get you guys. However,
That chip of yours? I wouldn't wager it on blackjack. Unless the dealer has a 5 or 6 showing. See you around.
actually, I have to deal with something. You keep saying you want a dress. I happen to have found you a dress.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
You're not gonna believe it. It actually is this time.
Hey, a dress. Thank you. I am totally trying this on later. Whole future of New Vegas seems like it's up in the air. Guess I should wait things out before buying a condo in the Ultralux, huh? My favorite subject. Just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from... something. I don't remember what it was. Guess it seemed important at the time. Can I make it up? Ever been nosy? I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love.
What happened?
She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
You didn't go with it?
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay, either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while. Ooh, got any juicy gossip? My favorite subject.
Can I get a best user skill?
I like punching things, but sometimes shooting things just has to do.
Anything else?
Yeah, I've been taking things apart and putting them back together since before I said my first word. You want to build something? Talk to me, and we can do it right there on the spot. Workbenches are for novices. Who knows? I might even be able to show you a Brotherhood trick or two. See you around. Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
I literally... You have no idea how hard it was for me to get that. So have your stupid armor back. And,
Should have brought some. Aw, just when the standing around was getting exciting. Should have brought something to read.
just sit here for a while. Same with you.
Okay, boss. I'll just wait here, alone, while my heavily armed companion goes out of earshot. I'm sure nothing will happen.
Yeah, you'll be fine. But the question is, can I Skyrim horse this? Yes, I can. double check something. Let's see. Did I miss a holotape or something? Because Father Elijah is a very important background character from Veronica's story. Analyzing samples of the cloud that surrounds the Sierra Madre, preliminary results promising. I need to perform a proper atmospheric analysis. That requires that I travel directly. Still, the sample I have collected in my chemistry set should be enough to keep the experiments running. Cloud residue replenishes slowly, and I have to limit the gathering of samples to its rate of growth, allowing to restock once per day. All the messages locked. Front reads for Veronica. Strange sensor on the back seems to be tied to a locking mechanism. Oh. Wow, that's easy. That's what I was missing. Thought I picked it up already. Okay, sorry, Veronica, for bringing up the past and all, but you might want to read this. Just saying. Oh, I'm way too close. Oh.
What's up?
I have some questions I
He was
wanna
dead
ask.
when I got there. Darn it. I had some spectacular answers coming too.
How do I give her the message?
My favorite subject. I want a dress.
You have one.
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
That's your goal.
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies before the war, they knew what they were doing.
Okay.
Like what? Nowhere specific. I just know there are a lot of groups who are actually doing well for themselves out here. I want to understand how and why. See them at work. Sure. This better not be about the meaning of life. It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
Start at the top.
Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology. controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission. More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that. I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair.
Funny you should mention Elijah.
I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know. But there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people, even if it's from themselves. It's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes. Treat all our practices with the same sacredness.
Codex?
Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's Axioms.
Probably. I feel like they haven't memorized or anything. Who was Elijah?
He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached. Rather than deal with him, they sent him east.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Darn it! I had some spectacular answers coming, too. Well, when two people really love each other, you really don't know this stuff yet? Yeah, it's not for poker. I've never seen anything quite like it, but I can tell you it looks like it was fabricated before the war, and not at a mint. Some kind of tech. I'm gonna say mid-2200s. Hold on to it. Might be your lucky chip. My favorite subject.
Who was this Father Elijah?
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew, anyway. But Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be.
Did he follow you from California?
It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work.
What changed?
He did. For years, he fought with the council. Taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb, but he was mad because we'd lost its power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care.
How is that different from any other elder we acted?
They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others.
Ever tried talking sense to him? Where's he now?
I don't know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there. He gave orders to hold the plant until he could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran it. Everyone thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station. That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face.
Who was in the
It was strange, even for Father Elijah. He's always been unstable, but this was something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us. But the way he said it, I don't know. Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the old world. Make the Mojave like it was meant to be. Wipe the slate clean.
What'd you learn from him?
Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him.
How is that different? What'd you learn from him?
I learned what I don't want to become. In the
Crazy
end,
and old.
there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
Pretty close.
Yeah. I miss him.
Oh, we shouldn't bring up that I killed him.
I don't know. He gave orders.
That part.
Like... I want to...
Yeah, we already went through that. I found Elijah.
You did? Where? Oh my god. I mean, I thought... I don't even know what I thought might have happened to him. But you don't have a "this is good news" expression on your face.
Yeah, I had to kill him before I hurt others.
You killed him? But it doesn't matter. He died when we all retreated to Hidden Valley. I didn't expect to see him again. No one did. Did he say anything when you met him? Anything at all?
There was something I wanted to pass along.
Where did you get this? Guess I was right about the bad news, huh? Same look Elder McNamara always gave me when I was up for promotion.
Can you unlock it for me first? He was vague on that point.
Yeah. Thought as much. He'd been fading away for a long time. Would you mind if I looked at the message?
Here you go.
That was hard to watch.
Did it make any sense?
The parts I understood didn't matter. Past all the garbage, all it amounted to was goodbye. Sorry. Feel a little out of it. Head's spinning a bit. Oh. I think he left me a gift. Maybe I can use it better than he did.
Oh. Rocca has received Elijah's last word perk. She has learned a secret melee weapon and unarmed technique that increases her damage by 25% and gives her a 25% chance to knock down enemies. Worth it. Back to Elijah's stuff, blah blah blah. Oh, it's not gonna let me bring up Christine, is it? Okay. Well, I found your ex. She's a wonderful person. Surprise, surprise, Christine is her ex. Ta-da. Game is being lame and I couldn't bring it up. And yes, I just ate 5 cans of beans. Nothing can stop me. You know, on second thought, I'm almost out of water. Hold on. character. We'll take these bananas for the road. Valuable banana. Sun's killing me. Unfortunate. I need a shovel to dig here. Ooh, that's pretty cool, whatever the hell it is. DT of 15 and critical chance of 3. That's pretty good. Might be a little bizarre when I show up in Father Elijah's tattered robes. Just a little bit.